So at the time I was earning £1,100 a month. My rent at the time, guys, was $950. My relationship was over. I lost my best friends. I was in debt. I was getting government assistance. I was earning £15,000 a year. You know, you name it, a single mother. It was just so extremely hard.
Tired of the wasting. She just want my love. Say she tired of the waiting. Over and out. Girl, you need a soldier to show you the route. Pull you in close, areola to mount. My love, no corona, Ebola could out. Whenever you're alone and you're unoccupied and you're feeling hot inside, hit me up on my line. One time.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is SK. For those of you that are new to my channel, for all my returning viewers and subscribers, welcome to another video. Now guys, I know I have been absent for a long time, 1 month to be specific, and I do apologize for that. The reason for my absence, guys, I just needed that time off. Just like that. I just needed that time off, and you know, I have been planning my content while I was off, trying to like build, just bought a new camera and just trying to move the channel into, you know, another direction. But that's not the reason why you clicked on this video, so I'm just gonna go right into it. So as you can see from the video title, what I've done with my life since moving to the UK, living in debt with a low paying job. Guys, I just had to touch base on that because I know a lot of you subscribed from watching my moving to the UK video. This has also pushed your drive and, you know, moving to the UK. And what I would like to do is just give you, you know, the insights, you know, some more insights. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. For those of you that haven't watched my previous videos on moving to the UK, I have 2 videos. I will link them down in the description box, so please feel free to go and watch them, and I'll pop them up somewhere at the top for you to click on to watch after this video. Before you continue watching, please make sure you hit that like button, and please make sure you watch the entire video and leave me a comment down below. Tell me if this video was helpful. You can leave comments down below to ask me questions. You can also go and follow me on Instagram. After you watch this video, you can ask me anything. I am open. I answer all of my DMs. So guys, moving into the video, I've been living in the UK for about 8 years since I have been living here, and no, I have not been back to the Caribbean. It's just one of those things. Yeah. So guys, since I moved here, I have worked for 3 different organizations. So if you'd watched my first video, my first job was actually as a receptionist at a hospital. So I was a receptionist for a number of years, and what I was earning was, I think I was probably earning about $15,000 a year. When I moved here, I did not move into that job. I didn't have any jobs or anything. I moved from Anguilla, which is a tiny island in the Caribbean, and I worked for the government of Anguilla, and I resigned and I moved to the UK to, you know, start a new life because I wanted to grow. I wanted more opportunity. When you live on a small island, you would see the same person in the same job for a number of years until they retire. So there's not much room for growth in Anguilla. I mean, there are opportunities, but I would say that they're very hard to come by. So that was one of my decisions for moving to the UK. There's endless opportunities here. As you know, it's the motherland, it's the UK. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to move here. And my very first job, I wasn't earning no more than £15,000 a year. I also mentioned in my previous video, you know, that I got assistance from the government. When I say assistance, so I've had job seekers allowance, I've had child tax credits, child benefits, and I've had housing allowance as well. It's a lot of benefits moving here, but might I add, you need to be eligible for these benefits. If you're a citizen, you are eligible. I'm not sure what the eligibility is if you come here on a work visa. I can only tell you if you are already British, like if you want to migrate from another British territory to move to the UK, those benefits are more, you know, easily accessible. My life took a big turn. A lot of things happened in my life. I was in a low point in my life. I'm going to say that year was 2000, and I moved here in 2013. Let's say 2016, it was the lowest point in my life. You know, I had my relationship broke down. I've never really discussed that on YouTube before, but so that's one more thing you would know about me. I was in a relationship because I do have a daughter. You know, the relationship broke down and suddenly I was a single mom, as I said, earning 15,000 a year. Obviously that was not enough, so that was when I moved into getting housing benefits because I updated them. I told them my circumstances changed. I was no longer with my partner. I needed more assistance, and that was granted to me on the same day when I went to the council. Yes, so I went to the council and I applied for a housing benefit, and they paid me. So at the time I was earning £1,100 a month. Yeah, that's what I was earning. My rent at the time, guys, was £950. This was in the flat where I was living. £950 was for that rent, and I was only taking home £1,100 a month. So you can do the math and see that I could not afford this flat, but obviously I cannot go on the street to live. So that's why I went to apply for the housing benefit, and that was granted, and they gave me about £600 a month. So I got £600 a month for housing. So then obviously I just needed to put £350 from the £1,100. That was a massive help. The moment you start earning more money, it's very important that you inform them of this, because the amount that you get is going to go down. You're no longer going to be entitled to that amount. So it's important that you tell them, because and if you don't, you're committing fraud as well. I did mention that in my other video. It is fraud, and you can go to prison for that, and you would have to pay all that money back basically. I have been in that where I had to basically pay the government back because of overpayment, and it's not that I did not disclose my exact circumstance, it's how soon you disclose it. So I think for me, I didn't know that I was meant to actually tell them, so that I was new here and everything. I wasn't sure that this is something that they needed to know like urgently, but I'll make another video. If you want to know more about that, I can make another video. I spoke about the relationship breakdown. So basically my relationship broke down. I had to apply for housing benefit, and also my expenses became higher because I was no longer splitting bills with, you know, my partner at the time. That meant that any credit cards that I had or any loans that I had from the bank or anything, I could not afford that. The government gives you money, but they don't take into account you have car insurance to pay, you have your credit card bills to pay. They're giving you enough to survive, they're giving you enough to pay your rent, you're gonna get enough to eat, to get food to eat, and you can pay all your, you know, utilities and all of that. But car insurance and, you know, all those extras, that's entirely up to you. That's on you. That's not on the government to help you to pay off those debts. So I was in debt, and I almost lost my bank account as well. It was just so much because I had a credit card with the bank, and basically it was maxed out, and I couldn't afford the payments. I couldn't afford to pay it back in installments. So what I did was stop paying, because you have to prioritize. You have to put it, you have to make that list, that priority list, and what's more important, buying the groceries or paying the credit card bill. And you know, I had to choose. Car insurance, had to continue on with that, and you know, so there's a lot of things that went into it. So I was in extreme debt, and there was no way that I was able to pay. So my credit score down the drain, guys. It was just, yeah, so I was in debt for a long time, living paycheck to paycheck basically, and there was no extras coming in, and I just had to basically make it work. And I did make it work. I didn't complain. I just continued to job search, guys. And that's when I developed that hunger, because I said, I cannot continue to live like this. I have to try and make life. I moved to England for a reason, to make a better life. And you know what? Moving into the single life, it really pushed me. It really pushed me harder to work harder, to become more independent and not, you know, codependent. It's okay okay if you have a partner and you guys are happily together and everything, but for me, my advice is I wouldn't advise someone to just solely depend on the partner bringing in most of the money, because you never know what could happen. You can break up, or let's say an accident happens, he's no longer able to work, all that stuff. So that made me realize that, dang, I really need to get myself together. So what I did, guys, I started to job hunt. And when I said job hunt, I was looking for a job that was not paying me £1,100 a month. I needed more. I needed way more, and I needed to get off this benefits. I did not want to stay on the benefits that, you know, the government was paying me. That's something I said to myself, that's not me. I want to work hard. I want to work for everything. I want to work for my own money. I don't want money from the government. I don't want to have to owe them. If I work £100 extra in overtime, I have to disclose that, because they're going to tell me, yes, we overpaid you by £50. Or so I was very determined to just become financially independent. This was my journey to finding financial independence, and I found a job within, after living for probably, I was in debt for 1 year. So it took me about 1 year to transition into the best role of to me, this is when my actual career would have started. I think, you know, I just continued to push, and I got this job, and I'm still with the same company. This is something, I'm within the justice system, but it's something that I can't really disclose at this moment in time. But I've got a really good job, and I continue to grow within the organization, and I've, you know, gone into different roles. For me, going into different roles and getting that experience, I want to have that versatility to know that if an opportunity arises in that department, then I'm able to switch over there. And, you know, like right now, I did get a promotion, and in the department that I am now, I'm currently managing the team there. I am just extremely proud of myself, and I can say that I am so proud of myself for all of my accomplishments. It is still not easy, because I found financial independence, but also what I decided, I said I have to mention this in this video. Sean is my rock. Those of y'all that don't know who Sean is my boyfriend. And when I was first going for this job, Sean and I was just friends. So we were friends for a long time, and before it developed into a relationship, we were best of friends. I went through a whole lot, separating from ShéKayla's dad, and then I lost my best friends, because there was a lot of things intertwined in that mix, and I decided to, you know, the whole friends thing, I lost friendships that I had for years. And so when I tell you my relationship was over, I lost my best friends, I was in debt, I was getting government assistance, I was earning £15,000 a year, you know, you name it, a single mother. It was just so extremely hard. Sean was there to build me up. I remember when I was having doubts about going into this job. Let me fix my face. I remember I was having a lot of doubt, not doubt, but I was a bit scared to apply for this specific job role, because it was way out of my comfort zone. I've always just been in the office doing administrative work, and it was a career move of a lifetime that was just so worth it. And Sean pushed me so much and encouraged me and believed in me, and I just thank him so much for that every day. I love him so much. And at that time, guys, he just became my best friend, and he became my rock. And, you know, he just helped that transition until we actually fell in love a long time after after that. So yeah, he basically just pushed me to be my better self, you know. And over the years, I, you know, bounced back. So my credit score, as I said, was tarnished, and I couldn't even, you know, even if I wanted to, let's say, purchase a laptop that was like for £200 or whatever, and I wanted to do that on credit, or even, let's say, apply for a credit card, decline, like I was not getting any sort of offers. It was just, my credit was just so bad, and I was like, I need to find a way to build my credit back up, you know, because once they put things on your credit file, if you're not in the UK or America, if you're not in a country that, you know, have these credit referencing agencies, or I don't know, in Anguilla, we didn't even know, I didn't even know what a credit score was. We did not get credit like that. You know, all you needed was a bank letter. Those things here, they run like a proper credit check. And so yeah, so what I did was I got a credit card. You can apply for a credit card if you have bad credit. There is such credit card if you have bad credit. And that credit card limit I got was for about £200. £200 a month credit card limit. And you know, you spend, you pay it back, you spend, pay it back, stuff like that. So I was doing that because the more they see that you are not going close to your limit, if you have a £200 credit card and you're spending like £195 and you're paying back like £5 or £10 to it monthly, obviously you are still in debt. You're not managing your money properly. So you have to be careful, you know, when you have those type of credit cards. You keep your expenditure really low, or if you spend it, you try and put the money back straight away. My credit started growing, it started building back up. My credit limit started getting higher and higher and higher, and this year it has increased. I've got new credit card offers, all that stuff. So you know, it's like, dang girl, SK, you're doing well. You know, you're getting there, and I'm not there yet. I'm not 100% there yet, because as you know, I am by myself. So I've overcome all those years of, you know, being in debt and living that sort of low kind of life and being in that low space to just being on my own. Because even though I am in a relationship, Sean lives in America, he doesn't live here, so I am still in this long distance relationship. And this means that I am just in charge of everything in this house. I'm paying all my bills, I have rent to pay, all my utilities, I have my car insurance, I have loans and stuff like that. So you know, and I'm paying that back by myself with no assistance whatsoever, guys. And I'm proud of myself. So even though I'm not where I want to be, and I keep saying how proud I am of myself, and it's because I am, and I know I'm not going to be in this long distance relationship. And I know when Sean and I actually close the distance and we become this power couple, okay? I'm joking. But you know, 2 incomes is always better than 1. And so, you know, I just have to kind of tough it out and just keep growing and building, and not having to, you know, depend on him. I would never have that mindset that when he comes, I'm going to stop pushing because now that's another salary and I can probably save half of my money. Like, no guys. You see, now I started YouTube, and YouTube, guys, it's no matter how much I'm going to say that I enjoy it, I love it. I love, you know, letting you guys in. I love interacting with you guys. Hopefully you guys are flooding the comment section, and so because I love responding to your comments. The point I was going to make is that even though I look at YouTube as it's like an outlet for me and it's fun, I love vlogging and all of that, it's also a business. You know, it's a business, and this is something that I would love to do. Obviously, I just wouldn't just quit my job just to sit down and just talk. Like, there's so many things that I want to do with my life and expand and just grow on YouTube, and this is just a next step in growing. I'm going to grow and build an empire. Like, this is what I've always wanted to do. I have never looked at myself as ever owning my own business. I've always looked at just remaining in the justice system and just climbing the ladder to the very top, you know. But no, it's just YouTube. I love it. I freaking love it, and I just want to continue to grow and, you know, and get to a certain point. And let me tell you this one thing, I'm not earning a lot. So for those of y'all that think that SK is over here earning thousands of pounds, that ain't how it works. I'm a small fish here on YouTube. I'm very tiny. I'm a dot. Okay, I'm not on that level. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys found this video very informative. If you would like me to go into more details, please do let me know by leaving your comment down below, or as I said before, you can go and follow me on Instagram, and you can leave me video ideas, whatever you'd like me to discuss, whatever you would love to know about the UK, you know, because that's what I'm here for. I want to help you guys as well, because I didn't have anyone to really help me and show me everything. Like, I researched everything. I would say I researched at least 80% of the things couple of friends, you know, guiding me here and there, but for the most part, a lot of the things that I have accomplished is because of my research and because of my drive. And you know, I just wanted to keep pushing and keep getting myself out there, guys. I use my hand a lot and I don't know why I'm using my hand, but guys, I'm so happy to freaking be back with you guys. So anyways, right after this video, I'm actually gonna do a Shein try on haul. So I'm gonna do my very first clothing haul. Don't knock me, don't come for me, y'all. So make sure you stay tuned for that video that will be uploaded after this video. I've been on this diet. I don't even want to. I have been on a diet, okay? And I'm gonna tell you guys more about this diet and all the exciting things that are upcoming. You know, a lot of these clothes that I'm putting on in the haul, it's, you know, for a little reason, because you know, your girl, we going out, we gonna be out. So, you know, and I can't wait to share that journey with you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna do my first clothing haul. Hopefully you guys can go over and watch that video. This is the end of this video. I'm going to stop the recording now so I can edit this and upload it so you guys can have a video from me, because I know you guys. And oh, before you go, thank you to those that have been messaging me and asking me how I've been doing on Instagram. And oh my gosh, I love you guys so much, and I am okay, as you can see, but you know, needed that time off. Thanks again for tuning into this video. Please make sure you give the video a big fat thumbs up and subscribe. Subscribe before you leave the channel. If you ain't subscribed and you made it all the way to the end, I don't know what you're waiting for. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys, and I will see you guys in I'll see you guys in the next video. I will see you guys when I'm doing my try on haul. All right, guys, I love you. Bye. What's thumbnail for this video? Right. Thumbnail is done. Just scoop. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I need to set up for this clothing haul. What is in this box? Hopefully this microphone would have worked. I don't know if it worked because I didn't know how to set it up. Oh, there's too much going on around here.